February 28th, 2026, 4:17 a.m., Tehran. The night sky exploded. Precision strikes rained down across Iran's capital. Military compounds, air defense sites, nuclear facilities, all hit within minutes. This was the moment the Shadow War ended. The United States launched Operation Epic Fury. Israel launched Operation Roaring Lion. Two allies, one coordinated strike, over 1,000 targets hit in the first 24 hours. President Trump declared that Iran had reached undetectable nuclear breakout capability after the failure of the February Geneva nuclear talks. Diplomacy collapsed. Missiles replaced negotiations, and before sunrise, Iran's supreme leader was dead. What made Operation Roaring Lion and Operation Epic Fury different was their objective. This wasn't symbolic, it was decapitation. 7 precision missiles struck a secured compound in Tehran's Pasteur Street district. Inside was Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, supreme leader since 1989. He was killed in the opening minutes of the war. And it didn't stop there. Also eliminated Ali Shamkhani, Abdulrahim Mousavi, Mohammad Pakpour, Amir Aziz Nasirzadeh. Within 48 hours, Iran's senior command structure was dismantled. USB-2 Spirit stealth bombers crossed thousands of miles undetected. Israeli F-35I Adir fighters neutralized radar and missile batteries. And for the first time in warfare, Task Force Scorpion deployed swarms of low-cost one-way attack drones. This was modern warfare at full throttle. But this didn't start in 2026. In June 2025, Israel launched Operation Rising Lion. That operation targeted Iran's elite military leadership and laid the groundwork for what would later become Roaring Lion. Killed in that 2025 strike were Hossein Salami, Mohammad Bagheri, Amir Ali Hajizadeh. These weren't isolated incidents. They were escalating steps. October 2024 saw cyber sabotage. 2025 saw targeted assassinations. February 2026 became full-scale coordinated military assault. The Shadow War turned into open war. On March 1st, Iran declared the Strait of Hormuz closed. Nearly 20% of global oil flows through that narrow passage. Iran warned that any vessel attempting to pass could be fired upon. Within 24 hours, Iranian ballistic missiles struck airports and ports in Kuwait, UAE, and Qatar. U.S. Central Command confirmed 3 American service members killed in a missile strike on a base in Jordan. 5 more were wounded. Global markets reacted immediately. Brent crude surged to $82.37 per barrel, nearly 10% in 48 hours. Goldman Sachs now warns oil could exceed $100 per barrel if the Hormuz blockade lasts more than a month. Flights across the Gulf were rerouted. Shipping insurance costs spiked. Stock markets trembled. This is no longer a regional conflict, and it's a global economic pressure point. Iran has reportedly formed a temporary leadership council to prevent power collapse. But without Ayatollah Ali Khamenei and with multiple generals eliminated, internal instability is almost guaranteed. Will this escalate into a prolonged missile exchanges, proxy war through Hezbollah and regional militias, or even a ground invasion? The United States says Operation Epic Fury has limited objectives. Israel says Operation Roaring Lion aims to neutralize existential threats. But wars that begin as limited often rewrite history. The first wave is complete, the retaliation has begun, and the next 30 days may determine the balance of power in the Middle East for a generation. If you want continuous updates on how Operation Roaring Lion and Operation Epic Fury unfold, subscribe. Because we are not just watching headlines, we are watching history accelerate, and this is only the beginning.